As of now, experts say we're not built to withstand it. ABC 10 News reporter Jeff Lasky shows what would happen if a massive storm hit and what local leaders are trying to do to get us ready for when it does.
That house halfway underwater, there goes my car floating away.
When you hear the word hurricane, you naturally think of the south and east coast. But as our brush with Tropical Storm K just a few weeks ago shows, San Diego is not immune.
Coastal flooding and hurricanes and tsunamis, of course, they can happen. And we're actually in one of the areas that are basically lacking the infrastructure against these impacts.
SDSU engineering professor Hassan Davani studies the effect of climate on infrastructure. He says San Diego's problem is that most of our storm infrastructure is built along the coast. That's where our storm drains funnel all the water. But with sea levels rising, those systems are easily overwhelmed.
When storms like this happen, the pipes, the network is already filled with water, so there is no room for extra water.
Unfortunately, local leaders say the problem will continue to get worse as storms continue to get more intense.
What we're finding is with the climate change impacts, we're getting 100-year storms happening a couple of times in 10 years.
Sharon Humphreys is the Director of Engineering and Construction at Sandag. She suggests our region invest more in storm infrastructure because we're facing very different conditions now than when the current system was built.
There's a lot more buildings, there's a lot more roadways, there's a lot more parking lots. And what that means is when the rain comes down on those surfaces, it doesn't have anywhere to go but into a storm drain. And a lot of our storm drains were built 30, 50 years ago, and they're not big enough to handle the storms that we're getting now.
Until those upgrades, rain is likely to produce increasingly damaging floods along San Diego's coast. And the scenes we're seeing in Florida could happen right here. Jeff Lasky, ABC 10 News.
The 10 News mobile app is a great way to stay up to date on Hurricane Ian. A free version is available in the App Store.